Hello, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Happy Black Friday to everyone.
Yes,
How you
happy
all doing?
birthday. You guys aren't all out shopping, huh?
No, they're here. Look at them.
Everybody's here.
Mary
Woohoo!
Lou and Sue and Stacy and Tammy and Linda and Sherry are all here.
Yay!
We're here
Yeah.
too. We're not shopping.
No, we're not shopping. Jeff went out shopping for a little while this morning, but he got quickly frustrated and came promptly back home.
Oh, yeah. I told you earlier Dale was going to go to the car wash. Well, all he
Yeah.
did was he went up to the gas station and got Subway.
Uh-huh.
And he saw how busy it was there, and he said, forget it. I'm not going to the car wash today.
Yeah.
Hi, Catherine. Yeah.
No,
I did
not
enough
worth
shopping already. I did some shopping at 3 a.m. I did some shopping at noon. I'm good for a while.
Yeah. I was just on Lion Brand's website. They have 30% off everything for Black Friday.
Well, I'm not happy with them.
Oh, what happened? Did your order get screwed up?
It hasn't even shipped.
I was a little, because I need more yarn for my Espirito del Sol blanket. And I was going to take advantage of ordering it online and getting the 30% off. But it says right on there that it's going to be a delay in shipping.
I ordered mine.
I can't afford a delay in shipping.
How long ago did I order mine? 2 weeks? A week?
2 weeks? Yeah.
Yeah, probably 2 weeks. Yeah, so it hasn't even shipped. I mean, I can understand if it had at least shipped and it was just kind of being slow, but no, it hadn't even shipped.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know, Catherine. 3 a.m. I set an alarm. I wasn't staying up all night. And I only got 2 paintings from Diamond Art Club. It was really weird, though.
I've got 4 in my cart. I haven't quite pulled the trigger yet, but I've got 4 in my cart.
Yeah, nice. Well, when I went through the first time, the gnomes weren't there.
Yeah, the gnomes are there now.
Yeah,
so they're still there.
They came back. So it took like 5 minutes or so, 5-6 minutes. Mm-hmm. So I actually placed one order, got Chuck, because I didn't want to miss out on Chuck.
Right.
And then I'm scrolling back through again, and I'll be darned if the gnomes hadn't popped up then. So what did I do? I thought, well, I'm going to get free shipping, so let me order Chuck and the gnomes together.
Right.
And then I'll just go cancel the first Chuck.
Uh-huh.
That's what I did.
Good idea.
The
one I didn't get up at 3 because the only one I really, really wanted was going to be for a gift for Maddie. She wanted that. I can't think of what it's called, but it's a little creature with like rainbow feathers.
Oh my God, what is that thing?
I don't know what it is, but Maddie wanted it.
You know what? It's sold out in the early and general, and we're like, Sue and I were talking about that. We're like, what the hell is that little thing? And why does everybody want it?
I don't know, but Maddie wanted it in the worst way. And
what is it, like a rainbow tadpole or something?
It's ugly.
I can't stand that thing. It's like horrible. Anyhow, go Maddie, whatever.
I know.
So, Tammy, you had to contact them twice, and it took 4 weeks to ship.
Oh my goodness. See, I don't have time for that. I'm going to have to just go pay the high dollar at my local yarn store.
Yikes. Well, can you find it anywhere else, like at Hirschner's or Mary Maxim?
I haven't checked Hirschner's, and they ship really fast.
You should
check Hirschner's.
You should check those.
Yeah.
And see if you could get it there, because I'm certain they're having sales too.
Definitely. I got to turn off my notifications.
Here we go again. Angie.
Here we go again with Angie notifications.
Oh, boy. Anyhow. A salamander family. See, it looks like a tadpole.
Okay. It does look like a tadpole.
You couldn't even figure out how to contact them? Oh, I'm so scared now. I placed a large order with them, and I'm like,
Yeah, because that was you got all the yarn that you're going to need for that blanket, didn't you?
Pretty much. Yeah, I think so. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I might need like one skein here or there or something, but I thought I did pretty good. But anyhow.
So Mindy texted me yesterday with exciting news.
Oh, yeah.
Mindy and I both won a prize from the Southeast Michigan Shop Hop when we went for yarn.
We did.
Yeah.
there were like many different ways you could like turn in your card for the drawings. And Angie and I did separate things. You did 5 shops, right?
5 shops. Yep.
And I did 1 bingo.
Yep.
And we both won in our category.
Yep.
We have no idea what we won.
No, don't know what we won.
Don't even know when we can go pick it up.
No.
So,
no, but I did go back look at my caller ID, and that was who I
was it them?
It was them, yes.
They'd called you? I didn't get a call from anybody, but
no. Mine was from Unique Knits.
That's where you're going to pick yours up.
Yep.
So we didn't actually win from the stores that are listed by our name. That's just where we're going to pick ours up.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Yeah. That's where we said we would pick them up.
That's where we said we wanted to pick them up, right?
But the prizes weren't dedicated
necessarily
to a shop.
That store.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Exactly.
That makes sense. I'm going to send Maddie to pick mine up because she's right by that shop.
That's why I think you did that.
That is why I did that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that last one?
Yes, that was the last one.
It was the last shop. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I have to drive down to like past Brighton, which is like, it's not as far as going to any of the other shops that were on the.
What is that, about an hour for you? 45 minutes?
It's a little bit more than an hour.
Yeah, is it? Okay.
Yeah. About an hour something. Anyhow, as soon as I know that it's there, but they haven't called me. And I think I would know if it was them calling me because I'm pretty sure I have their number, or they call from their number, and I,
You'd have it programmed or whatever.
Since I won before.
Yeah.
I think I know them anyhow.
Yeah.
All righty.
All right, let's get started.
We're both starting with white. Am I correct? Or our white?
Well, yeah, I am. Yep. Color B is what we're going to start with. And we're starting back in on round 11.
We're on 11. Look at us.
Finished round 10. So with B, we're going to slip stitch into any corner, chain 2 space. And we're going
to find one. Where's the chain 2 space?
And then we're going to chain 3. That's going to count as your first double crochet. Go back in and do another double crochet in the same space. And then we'll finish up the corner when we come back around.
I hate that they do that.
Yeah, I don't. It's
Just
not my
do the whole corner.
I know it's not my favorite way to do it.
Right? I know. Everybody does that though.
Yeah. All right. So then we're gonna skip 3 stitches. So don't forget the first one you're skipping is that hidden stitch.
Yeah.
The very first one. So skip 3, and you're gonna do 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, all in that same stitch.
Making a little mini clustery shell.
Yeah.
Shell. My dog's walking around here. Can you hear her?
I can hear her little nails clippy clopping. Okay, and then we're going to skip 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do a double crochet in each of the next 3.
Skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and 3 doubles.
Yep, 1 double crochet in each of the next 3.
I know. I say 3 doubles, and you're specific. No, it's 1 in the next 3. I'm like, yeah.
Then we'll skip 3 more, and then we're gonna do the 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, and then that's kind of what we're gonna repeat for the round, for the whole side. So we'll do 3 doubles, chain 1, 3 doubles. I know Mindy and I were talking earlier. I hope all of you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Mindy and I had very different Thanksgiving experiences this year.
Yeah.
Mindy had a fantastical Thanksgiving. Mine was fraught with, it was just a big pain in the ass. It was, I forgot to put out the squash. Then I screwed up the gravy. And
I joked. I said my gravy is always perfect. I mean, it has to be perfect. It, comes in a jar.
Out of a can. And then I made the stuffing was too mushy.
Does that mean you added too much like
I
stuff?
put too much broth in it. Yeah.
Um,
Well, and you know what it happened? I overcompensated. Last year my stuffing was dry, and so I overcompensated.
so when we get to our corner, we're what, gonna
You're
skip
going to have to skip 3. Yep,
3?
and then you're going to do 2 double crochets, a chain 2, and 2 double crochets.
So what else went wrong? Just the gravy and the stuffing, and you just forgot the squash.
Well, and then I didn't tell you this, but then the turkey.
I didn't tell you.
1, 2, 3. So then we'll start the other side by skipping 3 and doing the 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets in that 4th stitch from the corner, and continue along. So we had, turkeys. I think pretty much all turkeys have the pop-up timer.
Pretty much.
So when I calculated the time to put my turkey, and we had quite a large turkey, it was like 21 or 22 pounds. I added extra time for, you're supposed to let it rest for a half hour before you carve it. So I added the extra time for that. And I even cushioned in an extra half hour before, the time we were supposed to eat, just for safety's sake. That damn pop-up timer wouldn't pop. So now it's past the time we're supposed to eat, and the pop-up timer still didn't pop. Jennifer didn't have a meat thermometer, so we just kind of cut it open like close to the breast. And
was it not done?
It was done. It was done, but that timer never popped. It was giving me, so we ate late, is because I kept waiting for it,
Yeah.
And it's tough. We have Thanksgiving dinner at my friend Jennifer's, and but I do all the cooking. So I have to haul and we do all the shopping for it as well. So I have to haul everything over there, all the dishes and everything has to get hauled over there. And it's just, I don't know what would be worse, having it at my house and having to clean.
No, you know what? I prefer it that way.
Yeah.
Everybody come over here. It's not that bad to clean up. I mean, we got a dishwasher. You just put most of the dishes in the dishwasher, and
Well, I think we started that tradition several years ago. Her husband, who has since passed away, was ill and couldn't travel. So he couldn't get out of the house. Okay. So we started doing it at her house. And since we had both, her family and my family, and we just never went back. We just continued to do it at her house. So I think next year it's become so that it's actually more my family than her family.
And it's just so much work. I can't imagine
hauling everything.
Food. Do you buy it and take it right to her house?
No, it was all piled up here in the kitchen.
Oh, see, then you have all the food too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think next year we'll suggest having it at our house.
Yeah. And then, like I told Angie, in my family, everybody brings food. So I'll make like the main meal, the big bird or whatever, and stuff that's harder to make and take. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everybody brings stuff.
So, and I do all the cooking. I do everything.
It's so much easier that way. So much easier.
I told Jeff next year we're either going out or I started cooking Thanksgiving dinner for the family, and at that time I was cooking my biggest Thanksgiving dinner I ever cooked was for 28 people. And for years that was about how many we had, 24 to 28 people. And and then as my sisters got, their families got bigger and whatever, we kind of separated off and did our own things. But I started cooking Thanksgiving dinner when I was 20 years old.
Really?
Yes. And so this was my 28th consecutive Thanksgiving dinner. And
Gosh.
I think I'm ready to retire.
Well, I think you just need to rethink it. Make it easier on yourself.
Yeah, I'm ready to retire from Thanksgiving. I'm ready to pass it on to one of my kids.
I mean, you can still cook, but you don't have to cook everything.
I don't really have any interest in it anymore.
Mhm.
I used to love doing it. It was my favorite holiday. I loved doing it, and now the joy just isn't there.
So then what are you going to do for Christmas? You don't do that for Christmas. That's just
No, for
your family.
Yeah, Christmas is different. Christmas Eve we have at my sister's, and everybody brings a dish, and she does our family Christmas Eve, um, and then Christmas Day we go to my daughter Emily's for breakfast, um, and like a brunch, more of a brunch, and then we go to Jennifer's for Christmas dinner, and we all bring a dish.
So that's weird. If you do this bring a dish thing for other events, but they still expect you to.
Well, I think it's just because I always have. You know what I mean?
So it's just time for you to say, I don't want to do the whole thing myself.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I'm back around to my corner.
I'm getting there, but not yet.
When we get back to our corner, where we started, you still need to put 2 double crochets back into that starting corner and a chain 2. And then you're going to slip stitch to the top of your beginning chain 3 to end off. And we are going to be changing colors before round 12. So go ahead and end off that because of course we are.
Of course we are. That's what we do.
That color.
Tammy, you do that too? Do all the cooking and everything?
Oh, hi, Cammie.
See, we have never had it in our family that one person is responsible for everything.
Well, the way, you know what, and then it got to where, like, when my sisters, see, because when I was 20, my sisters were still kids. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So they were teenagers. So then when my sisters, grew up and got married or whatever, we would alternate it where each of us had a holiday, that we would host. So, but then as our families got larger and expanded, we got to the point we were having 28 people for Thanksgiving dinner. We kind of had to break off and do our own things.
So this might be nosy, but when you were 20, what were your parents doing?
They were divorced.
Okay.
And my dad and his wife would never spent Thanksgiving with us. They always went to her parents' house.
Okay.
And my mom was single.
Look, you got all cute and roughly.
My mom was single at that time and was living in an apartment. So she couldn't really have,
Okay.
She didn't have room.
Okay. So that's why you had a place and you just had to come to your
I
house.
had a house and
Okay.
And the reason I started, because my grandma always did Thanksgiving dinner, but she was getting older.
Oh, your grandma did it? Your mom didn't do it before that? Okay.
Well, when I was a kid, my mom did it. But yeah.
Okay.
And my grandma was getting older, so I just kind of took it over from my grandma.
I got you. Okay. Every family's different. You just don't know what the dynamics are and how things work.
Yep. All right. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Oh, okay, great. So now we're going to be working with color E, which should be your variegated if you went with that,
It certainly is.
Theme. Mm-hmm. And we're going to slip stitch into the corner chain 2. And what I would suggest when you're working with a square blanket, and I found this out the hard way, go to a different corner from where you ended your last round.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because of the way you crochet. If you start and end in the same corner every time, your square is going to end up a little slanted.
Did you just hear Mikey say that?
No. Did he just say that?
He did.
Oh, really? No, I didn't hear him say that.
He really just did. I just saw
kidding.
him. Yeah.
No, I didn't. I haven't watched him. Yeah, that is funny.
funny.
So I'm going to rotate it and I'm going to start in a different corner. I'm going to
Yeah.
slip stitch into that corner, chain 2 space and chain 3. And that'll count as your first double crochet. Going to go back in and do another double crochet.
Because it's a corner and we're going to do
that
half
corner.
of our corner.
Yeah. Then we are going to front post double crochet in the next 2 stitches.
Oh, those other 2 doubles in the corner?
Yep. Those the 2 doubles from your previous corner.
Front post double.
Yep.
Not
and
back
now
post.
we are going to do back post double in the next 3.
See, I knew that was
coming. How much you love back posts.
Around the next 3?
Yep. So back post in the next 3, and then in the chain 1 of that shell, you're going to put a regular double.
Okay, so we're back posting around these 3.
And then a regular double. And then a back post around the next 3.
We're going over and under and under and
over under, around. Yep.
Around, over the river and through the woods.
Yep. And then we're going to front post in the next 3.
Front, not back.
Front, not back. Yep. And that'll be our repeat for this round.
Now we're front posting around 3.
Yep. And then we'll back post then on the next 3 of your shell. So you just got to remember, when you're in your shell, you're back posting, and when you're doing the regular double crochets, you're front posting.
Shells were in the back, the others were in the front.
Yep. And then a regular double crochet in the chain 1 space of the shell.
I was just downstairs. I'm still kind of like putting things away, cleaning.
And then 2 double crochets, chain 2 double crochets in the corner when you get to the corner. You were downstairs. I'm sorry.
Cleaning up. Oh,
I
remember seeing this in the pattern where it does this like little twisty looking thing coming down.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that on one of the pictures. Oh, it's kind of cool.
Did you guys have dinner downstairs?
No, I was just taking stuff from upstairs that needed to go back downstairs. Like the extra chairs and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So my son was here, and I told you my son and Jackson just loves him.
Yeah.
And so they were downstairs just playing and whatnot. And I didn't realize that they got into like the play kitchen stuff until this morning. And I went down there and I was like, oh, the play kitchen things are out. The play food is everywhere. And I'm like, okay, well, guess I get to pick all that up, right?
They didn't clean up.
They didn't clean up. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. And when you get to the corner, before you get to the corner, you want to do 2 front posts in the,
2 front posts around your corner stitches.
Yeah.
And so I'm cleaning up and whatnot and picking up all the food and other little toys. And then I'm putting the dishes back into the kitchen. And I'm like, oh, isn't this cute? On the stove, we have a little pot, little fry pan with an egg in it. We have hot dogs in the microwave. I'm like, I was going to text Josh and be like, honey, your eggs and your hot dogs are done.
Yep.
We're front posting around the corner ones, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then in the corner, we do
2 doubles, chain
2 doubles. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was kind of cute. The hot dogs were there. Oh, both microwaves had hot dogs in them. No, one had a potato. I lie. We have 2 kitchens, little kitchens.
Oh, wow.
I know, right? We're extra over here.
I guess. You guys are bougie over there.
Yeah. So one had hot dogs, one had a baked potato. I'm just laughing. Oh, it's so funny. And then, of course, when it's time for them to go home, Jackson's just having a fit. He's
Oh,
crying.
he didn't want to go.
Oh, no. And then it's everything he can think of. I don't want to go home. I want to stay here. Well, you have to go to sleep. It's time to go. I don't like my bed. I don't, just everything.
How's everything going with him? Everything going smooth? I mean, like other
Yeah.
than, normal kid
Yeah,
stuff.
it's pretty much just normal kid stuff,
Good, good.
So, I mean, it's really interesting because he has the kidney. I've learned about the kidney transplant inside
Mm-hmm.
out, how that worked. He actually just has an additional kidney. They don't take their kidneys out.
Oh, you're kidding.
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
I know. And that's typical. That's true, I think, with every kidney transplant. They don't take them out.
No, I'll have to ask my friend Sarah. She was
They
a
kept their
childhood
kidney.
diabetic, and she had to get she got a
Yeah.
kidney pancreas transplant a
Yeah.
few years ago.
Yeah.
Didn't know they
So
left the old kidney.
he has to take a lot of meds, like,
Anti-rejection
oh,
drugs
yeah.
and
Oh,
all
yeah.
that. Yeah.
And then because the kidney wasn't working properly, it caused some issues with his bladder, which it
Mm,
made his bladder. They explained it in much more greater detail, but it tends to like pucker out in places it shouldn't.
okay.
So he takes something for that and whatnot, but they're thrilled.
I have bladder problems. I have a bladder disease. And do you know what I take?
What?
I take Flomax, which is for men with
Oh.
it's for men.
It's an erectile erectile thing?
Flomax, no, it's for men with prostate issues.
Oh. Okay. I was thinking you were saying it was for erectile dysfunction or something.
No.
I'm like,
I'm
oh,
hard all the time.
yeah. Well, it would make sense if it stiffens up blood vessels or something. You know what I mean?
Right?
You need your bladder reinforced. I don't know, strengthened up. Oh boy. But yeah, he's fun. He's a really good kid.
Good. Now, is he school age?
Oh yeah.
Is he in school?
He's in kindergarten.
Did
Yep.
he have to switch schools, or is it
Yeah.
in the same? He did have to switch schools. How's
Because
that going?
his foster family was in Grand Rapids, which is about an hour from here, for those who don't
Okay.
know. And so, yeah, but Devin works at a school. She's a parapro, so he goes to her school.
Oh, nice.
So she just,
that's got to help with the adjustment.
yeah, they
too,
just go to
then.
school together, and she's there and all that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah, that probably helps him to adjust a lot better.
the corner is front post doubles, remember?
Yes, the corner is
I'm
front
not on the
post.
corner. Hello, Mindy, you're not on the corner. You're fine. Not to the corner yet. I'm okay. Yeah. I picked him up from school the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. They had to be in Ann Arbor and all day for some doctor stuff, and were afraid they wouldn't be back in time.
Mm-hmm.
So they asked me if I could just pick him up and keep him for just a little while till they got back in town. I said, sure. So it's about 20 minutes from my house, about a 20-minute ride.
Mm-hmm.
That child talked the entire time.
That's awesome, though.
The entire time.
Good.
And the stuff he just talks. He knows a lot of stuff. He's, he remembers things. Like, he was talking about a spider, and now that led to Charlotte's Web and characters from Charlotte's Web. And I'm like, okay, all right. I'm like, have you read the book? No. I'm like, okay.
Well, you probably saw the movie.
Yeah, I think he saw it once, they said, because I asked them about it later. He saw it once. But man, it's pretty cute. And the boy eats like...
That's what you said, that
Oh
he's an eater.
Yes.
I couldn't believe it. My granddaughter, Marie, she's 5. And she, it's difficult to get them to eat usually, my granddaughters.
Yeah.
And yesterday we sat down for Thanksgiving dinner, and I was fixing her plate, and I would ask her, do you want stuffing? Yes. Do you want turkey? Yes. Do you want green beans? Yes. She said yes to everything.
Interesting.
I said, do you want mashed potatoes? Yes. I said, do you want gravy on your mashed potatoes? She said, Mom, can I try gravy?
That's fine. Yeah. I made a strawberry rhubarb pie, which is not everybody's cup of tea, but
No,
they're
no,
really good.
they are good.
Yeah. So he wanted to try some pie. And they were like, let's try a small bite first and
Yeah.
see what you think. He took a little bite and he's like, yep. Okay. He downed a piece of that.
Well, we had, instead of apple pie, I made apple crisp because that's what my family prefers. And I'm kind of famous for my apple crisp. In fact, when my daughter Emily got married, they just celebrated their 2-year anniversary. When my daughter Emily got married, they didn't want a traditional, they got married in November. They didn't want a wedding cake. They wanted me to make apple crisp
Isn't that funny?
for their wedding as a replacement to wedding cake. I made 28 pans, 13 by 9-inch pans of apple crisp.
My goodness.
I bought 3 bushels of apples. I spent $150 on apples alone.
Wow.
And I was baking for 2, like hardcore baking, 2 days in a row, 12-hour days.
Yikes. That's
It was
a lot.
Can you imagine peeling 3 bushels of apples?
So here's where Angie, who says she doesn't do anything around the house and Jeff does it all and she just gets craft 24/7. You're like, but then you'll bake for 2 days.
Yeah,
and
right.
You'll do an entire turkey dinner for friends and family.
Yeah.
Julie, I'm not sure what that is. I don't know what that is.
The opal. Oh, and Judy asked a question. Did you complete Country Blessings? You know what? No, I have not. I was actually looking through my stash and I came across that one the other day and I thought, man, I really want to do this. And I think I'm going to save it and do that one on the next Chuck-along.
Yeah.
I love that. I think it's so beautiful. It might be my favorite pinson. I mean, I haven't done it yet, but.
Was anybody surprised that there was only one?
I was very surprised that there was only one pinson.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I thought it was very interesting that the way they did sneak peeks. So they didn't do very many.
No, they did not.
Like last year, I had 5.
Yeah.
This year, I had 2. And there was a handful of us that had 2. And then some that had 3.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't do very many. And talking with some of my other friends that get sneak peeks, we kind of feel that they sneak peeked some artists that people wouldn't necessarily think about.
Oh,
Or
like
they strategically picked what you were given. Although they did do a couple popular ones. They did do some Hannah Lynn sneak peeks. But I think that they left the big guns on their own because they just kind of figured they were going to sell anyhow.
Right. Yeah. That's.
And the sneak peeks were more out there a little, different people. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very interesting, though.
That is interesting.
Yeah. It is what it is. And
Judy, you ordered it yesterday? Cool. Are you going to do it right away or are you going to wait for the next Chuck-along? Out of curiosity.
Just what are you planning there?
What's your plan with that? All right, I'm back to the corner.
I'm about halfway down my row here.
And we got to remember to put another 2 double crochets, chain 2 in the corner, and then we're going to slip stitch to the top of your starting chain 3. And we are going to end off because we are going to change color again.
What had to do with shipping, Tammy? Oh, the sneak peek stuff? No, it didn't. Because we've had our paintings for weeks. So, no. I believe they were very strategic in what they did. And
I want to get, okay, I'll tell you what ones are in my cart.
Okay.
So I've got the Primrose, the Alphonse Mucha Primrose, which the dimensions on that one surprised me. It's like 42 by 104.
Why is that
See,
surprising? Too
well, because
small?
it's it's narrow and long.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
pretty narrow, but which is perfect for me because I can, with having something so narrow, I can work on it on my lap desk in my recliner.
Okay.
So I love that. And then I have the mushroom dragon. I loved that mushroom dragon. I thought he was super cute.
Mushroom dragon.
Yep. And also, what are the other two? Oh, the one, it's has poppies with butterflies. It's red
Poppies and
poppies with
butterflies.
butterflies.
I don't remember poppies and butterflies.
No, hummingbirds. I'm sorry, hummingbirds. Poppies with hummingbirds. It's called.
Oh, the hummingbirds and then the delphiniums,
I thought they were poppies.
the big tall ones.
Yeah, the big tall red ones.
Okay, wait. The one I'm thinking of with hummingbirds had big, tall, like purpley blue flowers.
Oh no, this one has hummingbirds and big tall red flowers.
God, I don't remember.
And then the other one is the one you're not gonna like this one. The one with the it's a the lady and she's laying like in the grass with the skeleton.
Oh yeah, I didn't like that. That was like one of the first ones, wasn't it?
Yeah,
The
I like
sneak
that
peek.
one. I like that one.
Oh, the Stanley Morrison is the dragon one. Okay, we're fastening off this color.
Yep, we're gonna fasten off this color and we are gonna go to color D, which if you're going light, medium, dark, white, variegated would be your light color.
He is light. That's what I got. This is so stinking beautiful. Oh my God, I love this thing.
I know, it's very pretty.
I love it.
Yeah, I like it too. And I really like, this was my secondary color choice, but I like the colors that I got.
These
going on
last
here.
2 rounds that we just did,
Mhm.
they just go together so well.
Yeah,
with
they
that,
do.
I love that.
Mhm.
Okay, I just
Very
lost
pretty.
into my light.
All right.
I pulled out some yarn out of my skein because you know how hard it is to come out at first.
Yes.
I pull out some.
So,
Okay.
oh, the lady with the skeleton is low stock too. Well, I better get on there and do it when I'm done here then. I was kind of hawing and
It was interesting, the stuff that sold out
I thought it was interesting the stuff that sold out too.
so
Yeah.
fast. I mean,
All right.
I kind of knew that my kitty cat was going to be popular because it's a complete complementary piece to the puppy one from Hobby Lobby.
Right.
And I knew people were going to want it.
Want that, yeah.
I just didn't think it was going to sell out as fast as it did. And
Right.
both times I was like, okay, all right.
So we are with a slip knot on your hook. You are going to start in any chain 2 corner.
Find a different corner.
Find a different corner. And we're going to start with a standing single crochet.
I can do that.
All right. And then this is going to be really tough.
Oh no.
We're going to do a single crochet in every stitch.
Oh, you scared me.
So just a single crochet across, but don't forget not to miss that first stitch.
Wow, what are we going to talk about now?
Oh,
Oh,
I know.
I know what we can talk about now. We
What's that?
talked about the first purchases in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Anybody go looking at Dreamer's Designs?
You know what? No, I haven't yet, but I'm going to.
Angie, those people, they are killing me at Dreamer's Designs. There is more at Dreamer's Designs I wanted to buy than at Diamond Art Club.
Really? I'm anxious to go look.
Yeah. And okay, so I only bought 2 at Diamond Art Club.
Uh-huh.
Dreamer's Designs is having a buy one, get one 70%.
70%. Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So I was talking to Sue this morning and I was like, I think I'm going to do 4. I really thought I was going to do 4.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would take advantage of the 70% off twice, right?
Twice, yes.
Well, I didn't. And
what did you get?
I got 3.
Oh.
So, because money, money.
Money. Yeah,
Just
I know.
money.
When you get to the corner, you're just going to do 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet.
So money became a thing and I was like, I don't want to spend more. So I got 3. But if I tell you what they are, you won't know because you haven't looked. But
no, I won't know.
They've got
so other people might know.
I know. They've got the cutest snowman.
Okay.
And he's like he's not in the snow or anything. He's just got all these gold Christmas balls hanging around and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's super adorable.
I'm a sucker
Um,
for snowmen.
and so am I. I love my snowman. And then there was one that was like last week, I believe, which is one of their not full drill, but full drill.
That cardinal one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one that I want.
The
I was
cardinal
waiting
with the
until,
lantern.
yep, I was waiting to get that one.
Yeah, it's only a 40 by 50.
Yep.
It's a good size. I got that one. Got that snowman. And then, okay, hang on. I'm at my corner. One single,
Chain
two chain,
two.
one single, and then head down.
Yeah.
So, okay. And why is my mind going blank? What is the other one? They had this beautiful, and this is the one I backed off on because first of all, it was larger.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 60 by 80. It was square drills, but it's a Christmas scene. It's a pink house, pink lights, pink, it's pink.
Cute.
And I didn't get that one. I didn't get it.
You know when I really wanted to break out to work on this Christmas, and I haven't done it because I've been concentrating on getting my crochet projects finished for Christmas gifts, which within the past week, I finished an Afghan, and I'm about halfway done with another one. So I have finished, so far I have finished 3 Christmas Afghans just in the last, I'm rocking and rolling.
Wow, you're cruising along.
Yup. I'm doing well.
I have just finished a small one and a little lovey with a stuffed, little toy, little animal. It's a beanie baby. I have been working a lot on my Annie's Afghan, the striped one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cruising along with that thing. And I just did the weirdest stitch. I don't know if I sent you any pictures of it or not. I sent somebody.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I didn't send. Okay. It was the strangest thing. So picture this. You chain 3 or 5, something like that. I think you chain 5.
Okay.
Okay. And then you put like a single crochet in the first 3 chains you made.
Okay.
So now you've got this chain with 3 singles attached to it.
Uh-huh.
Then you start going underneath the horizontal bar that it made.
Okay.
Pull up a loop, go through the next one, pull up a loop, go through the next one, pull up a loop, and then you're back to the bottom where the blanket is.
Uh-huh.
And you go into that stitch.
Oh.
And then you pull through all 5 of your loops on your hook.
So does it make it like
it's
bubble? Like a little bubble?
No. It's an Afghan stitch.
Oh.
But instead of your Afghan stitch going all the way across your blanket and back,
yeah,
you're going vertical just 5 stitches high. It was the weirdest thing to get the hang of what they were doing.
Did you have written instructions? Or
there's written instructions, and then they do have a video as well that you can.
Yeah, I was going to say that might have been one where I might have had to consult the video.
I didn't have to go to the video, but it was the weirdest thing. I'm like, okay, we're doing an Afghan stitch, but we're doing it vertical instead of horizontal. Just 5 little stitches at a time.
Interesting.
Sue, my mind is escaping me right now what the third one was. The snowman was small. The cardinals were small. I can't remember what the other one was. What did I tell you earlier? What did I tell you my choices were earlier? You can't get your big, bold, and beautiful done. Neither can I.
Yeah.
I haven't flipped this puppy over on my table since last week. It's right here on my table. The white is my big, bold, and beautiful. I turned it over so I have a place to crochet last Friday, and it stayed
And
turned
it
over.
stayed turned over all week.
Sure did.
Well, this was a little bit of a weird week.
It
Just
was.
having the holiday and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when you get back around,
Nope, not the pink house. It was a bigger one though. I don't remember what it was.
you should have 37 single crochets per side, and that's including your corner.
Well, let's see if I don't know, I'm not gonna count.
Nah, you don't need to count. As long as you get one per stitch, you're good. And you're going to slip stitch back into that after you've put a second single crochet into the starting corner where you started. Chain 2, slip stitch into the first single crochet, and we are going to fasten off and start a new color for round 14.
Our rounds are getting to the point where they're taking longer.
Yep, they are.
Yes, I'm coming down my last side though, so never fear, never fear. It's boggling my mind why I can't remember what the third painting was that I bought. Why can't I remember the third one?
Yeah, I'm not gonna I haven't diamond painted. I was just telling Jody this the other day. I don't think I have diamond painted in a week. And I miss it. So I as soon as we're finished, I decided I'm going to take a break from crocheting, because I have this thing that happens to my forearms when I crochet too much. I get hives.
Yeah, you've said
on
that.
My forearms, and so I'm getting hives on my forearms, and they're itchy. So I think I might take a break for the rest of the afternoon and do some diamond painting. I unboxed it's a Santa with a train, and my dad is really into trains. It's just a little 40 by 40. I think I'm going to whip that up this weekend.
Well, by the time I'm done with this, you know who's going to be back.
He went out again?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
He had to go get that prescription.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Dipple, on his first day of retirement, is having a colonoscopy, guys. Yay.
Yay, how exciting.
So he has to go get his prep pills. How exciting. Happy day, first day of retirement. Let's go have a camera up your butt.
Yeah, Stacy, I can understand that that they don't do anything for Hanukkah. They should be a little bit more inclusive.
They have, though, in the past.
Well, she said it was after Hanukkah had already passed.
Yeah, they have in the past. The one with the red truck. Okay, now you guys got me curious. Now I just got to go look. What did I buy? What did Mindy buy? I don't even remember. That's bad, right? Let's see. Where's my Dreamers Designs order? Confirmed. Happy Christmas. That doesn't even help me. Happy Christmas. What is that?
Did you click on it?
Well, as soon as it finishes loading here, it's like, what are you doing? Show images. Oh, no, I lied. Sue, I completely lied. I got the pink house. And I did not get the birds at the bird feeder. There's these patriotic birds at the bird feeder. I didn't get them, but I did get the pink house. Yeah. I got the pink house, not the bird feeder. That's what it was. So the pink house is very interesting. I'll tell you a little more about pink. I'll tell you more about pink when we get going here with our next round and we have time to talk.
Well, this next round is going to be pretty easy, another easy round. So with color A, which is going to be your darkest color, I'm going to flip my project around to a different corner. We are, of course, going to start with a slip stitch into the corner chain 2 space, and we're going to chain 3, and that's going to count as our first double crochet. We're going to go back in and do another double crochet into that chain 2 space, and then we are going to continue on for the entire round, and we're going to do a double crochet into each stitch. Don't forget to miss, don't Don't miss the hidden stitch in the corner. The
So we
very first stitch
started
in the
with our
corner.
chain and a double.
Yep. And each corner is going to have 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double
So
crochets.
we'll do the 2 chains when we come back.
Yeah. Well,
Now we're just gonna do double crochets across.
Yep.
Well, guacamole.
Yep. This is a far cry from the last.
So where we left
did.
off last week, we talked about this when we were figuring out where we were, Angie. Last week we left off with a row of doubles and singles.
Yep.
Now here we're doing a row of
singles then doubles. Yeah.
Funny, right?
I love this gray color I'm using right now. It's a beautiful yarn.
I think they're just turning out beautiful. So, you know, my dad's, he's been going through all his Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, he tried to put a bunch of stuff out in the sale that we were like, no, that was stuff we wanted to go through, right? Oh, your skeleton is sold out. Uh-oh.
Oh, the skeleton lady's now sold out. Oh, well, it wasn't meant to be. It'll restock.
So, we finally put stuff aside in a box and said, stay out of this. This is ours. So my sister brought it all yesterday because all of our kids were here, you know.
Yeah, you could go through it. And,
my brother, of course, can't be here because he's in Texas and his daughter is the one that he's got 2 daughters, but we had him on the phone as we're going through this stuff, right? So it was just some ornaments and it was stuff that my grandma made. It was a few ceramic pieces I found out in the garage that my grandma made. I'll have to show you that one. I might go get it before the live ends and show you this dish my grandma made, ceramics. But so we were just going through everything. And then one of the boxes we found was what I always referred to as the sugar plum fairy stuff.
Okay.
So they were pinks, yellows, greens. I thought there was an orange, but we didn't find any orange stuff. But they were like these big hunks of crystallized sugar on them. You know?
Actual sugar?
Well, no, plastic sugar. Plastic. You know?
Okay.
But there was like candy canes and there were suckers and then there were just like, you know, regular round balls and stuff like that. And the whole tree was done up in that stuff. And then there was some that looked like, you know, when you do, what's that candy? The
rock candy?
The flat stuff. You know, when you make it flat and you break it into pieces and all that.
Rock candy, yeah.
Is that what it is? Yeah. So it looks like almost see-through kind of. Like a stained glass window, you know, but in one color. You know what I mean? Right. So there were some pieces that were like that. And there were only like 4 of them that were left, I think. And there was a train. There was a gingerbread. No, it was only 3. There was a gingerbread person. And there was a pink house. Right? Well, we get to that. And we're doing 2 double, chain 2 in the corner?
Yep, 2 double, chain 2, 2 double.
Okay. So my sister's like, well, we have these 3. Now, mind you, my brother's on the phone on video chat. We have these 3 pieces. Okay. And right off the bat, my sister goes, I kind of want the pink house. I'm thinking, of course you do.
Of course you do. Right.
Of course you do. I would like the pink house because the rest of the ornaments that I had been collecting or, you know, taking in my little stash there
were pink.
Yeah. And she's right off the bat. I like the pink one. Of course. Right. And, you know, I'm not going to argue over a thing. So then my son, Josh, he looks at me and goes, get the train. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I have a yellow train to go with my pink other things, you know, like whatever, you know, I'm just not going to argue about it. But she definitely, I would say, got what she wanted.
Right.
And her pile was a little larger than the rest of us.
Everybody else's pile.
Yeah. So her daughter.
So then what will you do? Ship the stuff to your brother.
Yeah, or we'll just hang on to it until he comes up to Michigan again. I don't know. I don't know. Um, so her daughter really didn't want much of anything. She took a ceramic dish that my mom made,
Mm-hmm.
Christmas dish. It looked like a poinsettia leaf, but it was done in ceramic and it was all like speckly reds and greens on this white. It's very, very pretty.
Okay.
And I remember doing some of those because my mom and I used to do ceramics together a little bit.
Was your grandma really into ceramics?
Grandma did lots of
Did
ceramics.
she?
Hmm. Yeah. So I really did want the pink house, apparently, right? You missed
Maybe.
out on the black cat that I showed on YouTube. I was surprised that black cat sold out like it did.
I was surprised at I was really surprised at what sold out. Like that little salamander or whatever the hell he is. I never
Exactly.
in a million years would have thought that would have sold out.
I
If I
know,
did, I would have gotten my butt up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
right? I mean, I don't get it. That's when
No, I don't either.
I don't
No,
understand.
no, me neither.
So I'm actually glad I got the lighthouse as a sneak peek. The lighthouse painting is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of the popular artists. I mean, that was a David McLean. I was really surprised I got that one. And you know why I got that one?
Why?
Because the Chuck Pinson Teal Lighthouse wasn't coming out for Black Friday. So
Oh,
she was like, well, I knew you wanted a lighthouse.
lighthouse.
I
Gotcha.
want that lighthouse. But
Right, right.
somebody said, I bet that lighthouse is coming out. And I'm like, I don't,
No, I don't
I
know.
don't know about that. I'm kind of thinking it's not, but Anyhow, he's a
Yeah,
what?
out of a
He's
hundred
I don't
that
even know how you say that. A xylitol? What is that even? And okay, Stacy, do you have any idea why it was so popular? Is it a thing? Is there something we don't know about? Like some pop culture thing or something?
Oh
Like,
yeah, is he from something?
yeah, because I don't get it. I thought it was the weirdest looking little thing I'd ever seen.
Well, and when she first sent it to me, I thought it was a little alien. I didn't know what it was.
You thought it was a what?
A little alien
Oh, maybe it was a sperm.
or something. Yeah.
I don't know. It was an odd one for sure to sell out as much as it did. I'm like, I read somewhere, I think it must have been in the VIP group that they've heard from Diamond Art Club that that black tuxedo cat that matches the puppy
Yeah.
was so popular that they think they're just going to bring it back at some point. It was a limited edition. I
Oh,
mean,
uh-huh.
because the Hobby Lobby ones are limited editions,
Yeah.
but they thought that they would bring it back at some point, take it out of
Retirement.
limited edition status and
Yeah.
let more people have an opportunity to get it because it was
That
so
would be nice.
popular. So it was interesting that when we got and I don't know if these are correct or not, but when we got our little notifications about the paintings we were going to get and our times
Hmm.
that we needed to put them out and everything, there were little numbers beside them.
What do you mean? Oh, like a quantity?
Quantity. Yeah. And I was I super surprised at how low they were.
Well, that's what I was wondering with, being, because I was surprised that the ones that did sell out, that they sold out, but I was thinking to myself, maybe they didn't have many produced. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Because they really didn't anticipate them selling. So
Right.
let's just go. And this seems really low. If you went with an average of 500 per painting,
Mm-hmm.
and there's 100 paintings,
Yeah, that's a lot of paint.
that's a lot of paintings, right?
Yes. Yes.
So I guess I can see that maybe they would limit how many of some just because they were going to do 100.
Right, 100 different ones. And I was surprised that out of 100 paintings, I thought, when I went to go look at everything, I was thinking to myself, all right, Angie, you're going to be in trouble here. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Like 100 paintings,
I know.
you're going to be
I
in
know.
big trouble
I
with
know. I
this.
just kept waiting and waiting and
Yeah.
waiting and
But I was surprised by how few of them
yeah,
I was really thinking, oh, I'd like that. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh, I totally do. I bought 2. Okay.
Like that Frosty the Snowman one, I really liked the image, but I didn't like the fact that it said Frosty the Snowman. I think I
Oh,
would have liked it better had it not had the words.
yeah. That was really, other than the other one that I hemmed and hawed about. I cannot get this to come through. It keeps catching on a, seriously. I'm in my corner where my knot was.
Oh,
And
yeah.
stop getting caught
I
on,
had a hard time getting through that stitch too.
it's getting caught on one little thread. There we go. I expanded it. I made it stretch. One other painting that I really hemmed and hawed. Hi, child. It's Caden. And that was that gorgeous horse from Dakota
Yes.
Depot.
Yes, that horse was beautiful.
And I did not get it.
You didn't?
No, based on one thing and one thing only.
What's that?
If you looked at the picture of it, it's
Mhm.
gorgeous. It's beautiful. And that horse's mane is cream and light
Mhm.
tan color. It's beautiful, right?
Mhm.
When you look at the rendering, they filled that mane with yellowy gold.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Oh.
why did you make the horse's
Horse.
mane yellow? It's not
Yeah.
all yellow, but certain strands are
Right.
like this brighter yellow color. And I'm like, no, that's wrong. And then the thought was, well, you could change them.
Right, but yeah.
Who wants to go
Who
change
wants
all
to
of
go?
these strands of horse's mane
Yeah.
and get like a light tan color?
Yeah.
Now the horse is sold out. It sold out the first time for the diamond members really quickly.
Mhm.
It hung around in the general release for a while.
Oh, Frosty sold out too.
Sue got the horse, and I'm like, I can't see myself wanting to change out that color.
Well, this is interesting
Hmm.
because I'm back around to the
Yeah.
other. I'm back around to the end.
Uh-huh.
So you're going to put 2 double crochets in the original chain 2 that you started with and a chain 2,
Mm-hmm.
and then slip stitch to the top of your beginning chain 3
We're
to end
staying
the
with this color.
round. Well, not only are we staying with this color, but we're going to do another round of just single crochet.
Oh. Well, this is fun and exciting.
Yeah, right?
Well, the one thing we did, the white with the variegated wrapped around them, front and
Mhm.
back, that turned out very pretty.
It did turn out very
So we
pretty.
did one pretty thing
One
today.
pretty thing. Yeah.
One.
Now we're going to do just
Oh, no, I absolutely did get the gnomes. Yes. But the gnomes didn't pop up at first. That was really weird. They were not there at first. I scrolled up and down that list. I went down, I went back up, and I went back down, and they weren't there.
Oh, so you know what I'm going to do? Instead of at the end of this, and this is, you're probably going to want to do this as well so that you can start out in the right spot since we're continuing on with the same color. When you do your final 2 double crochets in the corner where you started, rather than doing a chain 2 and slip stitch onto the top of your beginning chain 3, do a half double crochet into the 3rd stitch of your beginning chain 3, and that puts you right in the middle.
Do a half double into the top of the chain.
Yep, and because that leaves you that'll create that chain space there, and that way you're sitting in the middle of that chain space to start your next row.
And so that's truly that first stitch then.
Nope. That's
So you put a single in that first stitch?
Yep. So you're going to
Like
chain
where that one
one. You're
starts
going to
from?
chain one and put a single back into the chain space.
Oh, you chain one after the half double?
Yep. And put
And
a
then go
single.
back into the same spot.
Yep. And then you'll put a single in each stitch. And don't forget the hidden stitch, which is going to be really hidden. It's going to be tough to get into.
Now, wait a minute. I thought we were just going back into that chain, right? Because we went into the top of the chain with our half double and we chained one.
Yep. And then put a single back into the space.
Uh-huh.
And then put a
The
single in each
next stitch is hard to find?
Right, because it's that hidden stitch. And so it's
I'm not finding it hard to find, but
okay. So you put, because you got to have one for in the corner and then one to start out. So you're putting it into that.
I think I'm good.
Okay. So you should at the end of it have 43 single crochets per side.
There was a roll that was delayed, as DAC stated. The page can only hold 96, and it was fixed. Yeah, they fixed it. It took about 5 minutes probably because, like I said, I actually went and bought the chuck thinking, where in the hell are the gnomes? I don't want to lose the chuck because you never know with chuck if it's going to sell right out or not.
Yeah.
So I bought the chuck, and then I just kept kind of pecking around and looking. And then I scrolled through one more time, and then about 4 or 5 more paintings showed up that weren't there. And the gnomes was one of them. So I was like, well, okay, let me, this is what I'm going to do. I bought both of them. And then I was like, because I wanted to get free shipping at that point.
Right.
So I bought both of them.
Well, you especially didn't want to pay for shipping twice.
That's right. Exactly. And then I went and canceled the first order. So, but that was really weird. There were a lot of people complaining they didn't get their email.
I didn't get an email.
You did?
I did not. Nope. I did not get my email.
And I'm assuming you're Diamond.
I am Diamond, yes.
And then people got in and there weren't any paintings. I think some people were trying to go in through the app, maybe, and they said it wasn't going to work on the app.
Oh, I went in through I didn't get my email. Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
But we're just making a big old wide band of darkness here.
Yes, we are.
Hello, darkness, my old
friend.
Never
then after this, we're going to start to do something different.
And are we going to have time?
Well, I think that we can get it started.
We're doing one single, 2 double in the corner, 1 single.
No, one signal, 2 chains, 1 single.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Follow what I mean, please.
Know what you mean. Say what you mean, not what you say.
Understand what I'm meaning. Yes, yes. Something like that.
I think that what we might be able to do is get started with the next round.
And then leave everybody to...
And then leave some homework. Once we start the next round, it's going to be pretty much a repeat for several rounds. You're just going to change the position of your triple crochet each round.
Oh, we have several rounds that are the same coming up. You've looked ahead.
Yeah, I looked ahead. What we're going to be doing is we're going to create, there's going to be a flat area that's going to be mostly double crochets, but we're going to have 2 triangles, a triangle at each corner of each side. So we're going to do front post triple crochets to create those triangles.
Front post triples?
Yeah.
Caden, hush your mouth. No. There has been no Flamungus today.
Nope, we haven't. No, we've been good.
No, been pretty easy. I mean, here's the thing when you're doing a square like this. You do one side.
Yeah, and it's, yeah.
And you pretty much got it.
Especially when you're doing the same stitch over and over and over and over.
Right. This too shall pass. Right?
Yes.
So
I
now,
always feel like when I'm doing single crochets and when I'm doing back post half doubles, I feel like my piece isn't growing at all. You know what I mean? I
oh
feel
yeah,
like it's wasted work because
yeah,
the piece doesn't really grow from
right.
that.
I mean, why are we doing just single crochets, right? Why? Why?
Why? I don't
Mhm.
know.
So Dale has been on his kick here about all my stuff. You know that.
Yes, yes, he has. Yeah.
Yeah. And so he was talking about it again the other day. Well, yesterday, while we were out, we went for a walk. After we got the turkey in, we went for a walk.
Mm-hmm.
And so somehow it came up, and I don't know. And I said, okay, so let's talk about this. Let me just say this. You are about to retire. Now, I've been retired for, is this 3 years? No, 2 years? Going on three. Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, I'm like, you're about to understand the need for lots of yarn and diamond paintings.
Yeah.
What do you think I do all day? I mean,
Right. You've got to have
I
something to do.
this is what I do. I sit, I crochet, I diamond paint, I do things because what else
Right.
am I going to do with my day? And he goes, no, I get it. He said, I mean, well, you could get a job. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Right.
But it's just how I occupy my day. And so the yarn, they're all different projects, different ideas, that kind of stuff. And he's like, no, I get it. But then he'll be a smartass when he's like around other people, and he'll be like, yeah, so when I retire, I'm going to start working on lawnmowers. I'm going to bring them right in the living room, work on them in the living room. I'm like,
You know what? I'm glad to know that my husband's not the only one that does that. He will be completely supportive of me,
yeah,
like on a normal basis. But the minute anybody is around, he's
yeah,
just a jerk.
yeah,
He
yeah,
teases me.
exactly. So then I'm like, then I try to defend myself. I'm like, honey, that's ridiculous. I said, I can't do my craft out in the shop. Just like
Right
you can't do your little fun thing in the house.
in the house.
He said,
Right.
well, it's cold out in the shop. And I said, exactly. That's why I can't work out in the shop. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, Lord have mercy. So we'll see how that goes. And then yesterday, of course, we're talking about it with my family here and diamond paintings and blah, blah, blah. And he says to my sister, of all people, my sister, who can be, you know,
Mm-hmm.
uh, he said, oh, yeah, you haven't seen all of her stuff? She said, well, I saw the room, the spare bedroom once. I haven't seen it in a while. And he goes, oh, but you haven't seen downstairs. And she goes, downstairs? What the hell? What's downstairs? He takes her downstairs
Oh, geez.
and shows her the closet with the paintings and the table with the paintings and the filing cabinet with the
Oh,
paintings.
man.
And she comes upstairs and of course, then she calls me by my real name, Melinda.
Melinda.
I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing? You've got like thousands of paintings. And I'm like, no, I do not. There's not thousands. She said, there is. They're everywhere down there. And she starts reciting where they are. Like, I don't know.
Like you don't know where they are.
Yeah,
Right.
like I don't know where they're located. And I'm like, there are not thousands. I will guarantee you there are not thousands. Sue and I, we each just counted our diamond art clubs the other day,
Uh-huh.
which I had to go to a couple locations to count them all because they're not all in one spot. I think I have 135. Nowhere
Right.
near 1,000.
Nowhere near 1,000.
Dreamers Designs, I think I'm under 40. Nowhere near 1,000. Right?
So when we're done with this row, we are going to change colors again. So when you get to the end and put your final single crochet in your beginning chain 2 spot, we're just going to slip stitch into the first single crochet with a slip stitch.
I'm just like, let's not be melodramatic here.
Right.
That is totally incorrect. Oh, what am I doing in my corner now?
Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Or if you, are you at your last corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, single crochet, chain 2, slip stitch into your beginning single crochet.
Which was actually half double.
No, it was a single crochet.
Well, where's the half double?
That half double made our corner. It created the corner.
So I'm in my corner. I'm doing a single, 2 chains, single.
No, you just, yeah, single 2 chains and a slip stitch into your beginning stitch.
I don't know what I'm doing here. That makes no sense to me, but okay, we're going here. That doesn't seem right. Let's see. Let's see if
That
it
slip,
works.
that half double was in place of a chain 2 on the previous corner round.
It looks funny. I guess it's right. It just, yeah, they said they were going to bring it back, Julie. That's what I read somewhere. They're going to bring that one back. Take it off its limited status.
So now we're going to go back to color B, which should be your white. Well, I mean, for me, it's white.
I don't want that. I want this.
I'm going to go to a different corner again.
I'm going to have to, after this round, I think, before we come back next week, I think I'm going to weave some ends.
Yeah, I got quite a few.
I'm getting a lot of tails.
Yep, got a lot of
I
tail.
like having a lot of tail.
Got a lot of tail.
Little tails, all right. A lot of tail, not so much. I really love this. Look how beautiful that
It is very pretty.
Yours is gorgeous too.
Yeah, they're very
gorgeous. They're gorgeous.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in a corner, right?
Yep. We're going to slip stitch into the corner and chain 3. That's going to be your first double crochet. And then we're going to put another double crochet into the corner.
It's a little bitty corner.
Yes.
You just got
little bitty corner. Then we are going to put a double crochet in the next stitch, which is going to be the hidden stitch. Right. Now we are going to do a triple crochet, front post triple in the stitch of the round 2 rounds below.
The double?
So the double, yes.
So we're wrapping twice.
Yep.
You're going around that double.
Yep. And it's going to be, will it be the first stitch? Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to do some counting because then you're going to put, you're going to do, okay, so then you're going to do 19. So would you put it in the second stitch?
I don't know. Let me go to the pattern. Let me see if I can. What round is this?
This is round 16. You know what? Let me look. I'm going to go back up and look at the picture. I'm going to blow up the picture and see what I can see.
Double crochet in the next.
So it's the first stitch. So you're going to front post triple around the double crochet 2 rounds below, and it's the first double crochet.
Oh yeah, that's what I
what
I did. I thought that made sense. But we do that one and then we do another one?
Nope, we're just going to do that one and then make sure that you then skip the stitch behind
then we
it.
Double crochet in 19 of them?
And then double crochet in 19. Yep.
Yeah, so we're skipping. This is hard to figure out when you skip.
1, 2.
We skip how many?
Just that one. Just
skip the one.
The one that's going to be behind the front post triple.
Okay. And then we do 19 regular.
Yep, regular double crochets.
Now we got to count.
Yes, we do. Okay. Then you're going to do another front post triple in the double 2 rounds below. So
This is kind of like our middle center, isn't it?
yeah, so I'm trying to decide which one that should go into.
I don't really think it matters.
Okay.
I mean, as long as it's kind of right below that stitch, I think you're okay. Am I right?
I think so. And
then you skip that one, and we're going to do, I'm going to guess we're going to do some more stitches.
Yeah, then we're going to do another 19 double.
again? Okay.
Yep.
My phone went dark again, but I was just guessing we would do 19 again.
Basically, you're going to go all the way up to the next to last, or you're going to go up till there's 2 stitches left in your side. Oh, Tammy wants to know what yarn we're using. We're both using I Love This yarn from Hobby Lobby, and I do love this yarn. This is my new favorite worsted weight acrylic. I will not use anything else anymore. I love it so much. I am using, actually, I couldn't find coordinating colors in I Love This yarn to get 5 of them that coordinated. So 2 of them, they're still from Hobby Lobby, but 2 of my colors are this Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek, which is their low pill acrylic. So this color, I have dark gray and blush in the Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek. And then for the I Love This yarn, I have antique white, linen, and for my variegated, it's called Sand Dunes. Tammy wants to know our color combinations.
Yeah, no, I was reading the pattern. Don't we do another triple here?
Yep, that's why you stopped. That's why you stopped with 2 stitches left.
So your next triple will be in that last double.
Yes, your next triple will be in the
last row below.
Double of 2 rows.
And then we're at our corner,
and then you skip that one that's behind it, and then put a double in the last stitch before the corner, and then in your corner, you're gonna do 2 doubles. Chain 2, 2 doubles.
And then I'm assuming you do the same thing all over again.
And then we're going to do the same thing all over.
So you do one
a single crochet or a double crochet in the first stitch.
The little hidden guy.
Yeah, the little hidden guy. And of course, that's where I ended off last round. So it's
do your triple down below.
Yep.
There's a triple down below. And then you skip that stitch and you'll do 19.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to stop here and I'll tell Tammy my colors, but I was doing good. See, I was up with you. Now I'll get behind.
I can't. No, you might not. You might not. I'm having a hard time getting my hook into that.
Okay, so I have white, Tammy, just white. And then I chose my variegated, which is called Shocking Violet. See, Shocking Violet.
Shocking.
Yes, will shock you. And then I chose 3 different purples. My light is Orchid. My medium is, where's the name? Come on. Amethyst. All right. And my dark is Grape. I don't think it's grape. What is it? Oh, I'm right. It is grape. It's grape. So those are my purples. A light, a medium, and a dark. And yeah, my variegated. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
So in the rows that follow this, we are going to be see, this is these front post triples that we did are
Mm-hmm.
going to be the starts of triangles that are going to, so each next row we're going to do 2 on either side of this. We're going to put another front post triple. Then the next row on either side, we're going to do another front post triple and then another front post triple so that it grows in width. Each of these triangles is going to grow in width.
Why do you do that on the one by the corner? On one side?
Well, because you're growing the corner too with each round, because we're putting 2 stitches into each corner.
So the
It'll
next
grow.
one's not gonna go. The next round's gonna. The next round, our triples are gonna go around the triple.
Hold on a second. Let me see. Oh, I take that back. We're after in between each of these rounds where we're doing the front post triples and the doubles is going to be a round of single crochet. Do you see what, you know what I mean? So it's going to alternate. You're going to do a round of the doubles with the front posts, and then a round of single crochets, and then a round of doubles with the front posts, and then a round of single crochets.
Aha. So then after we do a round of single crochets, then this one here is going to be our first triple.
Mm-hmm.
And then a triple will go around the triple.
Let me look at the picture again.
The triple before, you said a triple after, but you have to have a triple in the middle too, right? So that'll go around the triple.
It doesn't look like it before and after.
Okay, so then what do you do in the triple?
You skip the triple.
How do you just skip it? Then you're losing a stitch.
Well, maybe you put well, you don't put a triple in it. Well, you've put a single in it from the single crochet round.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you put a double between them.
Okay, so it'll be a triple around this double.
Yep.
A double in the triple.
And a triple
around the next
double. Yes.
All right. And then
you're going to do that for
changing colors, though, I'm assuming. Are we changing?
Yep, we're changing colors all along the way.
Yeah.
So it's going to get to the point where we're going to have 5 triples across, with each one is going to have a double in between it.
Right. It'll be 5. It'll be 2 triple, double, 2 triple.
Right. It'll be a triple, a double, a triple, a double, a triple, a double, a triple, yeah.
Uh-huh. Got you.
So do we want to do these next rounds by homework for homework?
So, yeah. How many, oh shoot. Let go. How many rounds is it?
How many rounds is it? So till we get to the end of that.
All of this double, triple shit.
Let's see.
Double, triple. Oh, this the pattern goes up now. It doesn't keep going down. That's where I got confused.
So it goes through round 24, and then round 25 is just a double crochet in each stitch. So do we want to do homework to go through round 25?
Whew. That's a lot of crocheting, isn't it?
It is a little bit of crocheting.
Sure.
Okay. I think in a week we can do that.
See, this is why I was confused when we were looking at row 16. Let me show you. I don't know what it looks like on yours, but here's row 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
16 is right there.
Yeah.
And I'm like reading along, and I'm like, no, that doesn't make sense down here. What?
Oh, it goes backwards? It goes from top to bottom?
There's a page break there, and round 16 finishes up over here at the top.
Oh, geez.
See, mine's like, yeah, that's why it didn't make any sense. I'm like, that can't be right. What's the problem here? So through round 25.
Yes.
I got to make myself a note.
Yep. through round 25, and that'll put us to the next.
And then it tells us each row what color to use.
It tells us each row what color to change to. Yeah, well, and you change every 2 rows. So you do a row of the,
Well, that makes sense.
you know.
So like this is our this is our first row of white.
Yep. And so
then our single's going to be white too.
Yep. Yep.
And then we'll switch to another color where we're going to do the triples.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi. Look at it. I mean, can we just
I know it's so pretty
for a moment? This is my favorite
so
corner right here. Right here. My favorite corner right
here. You have a favorite corner?
Yeah. I like the colors of it in this corner. This one right here. It's all the purples.
25, Stacy, through row 25.
Hold yours up closer, Angie. I want to see it closer. They're so pretty.
They are so pretty. Here, let me take my hook out.
Yeah, that might help.
So pretty.
Oh, Stacy, we do not know what weeks these are for the videos. We have no idea what weeks they are for the videos.
Let's see. I actually, and I'm looking at, yeah, no, it's not all of week 2. They're ending week 2 on round 27, so we're gonna end on round 25.
So it's almost all of week 2.
Yeah, almost all of week 2.
Did week 2 start with this stitch?
No, week 2 we were a little bit behind. Week 2 started with the 14th round, and we started today at round 11. So
okay, all right.
We didn't quite.
Yeah, we're not quite getting our weeks.
Our weeks aren't lining up with.
No, our weeks. That's fine. They don't have to. We're good. No. All right.
But yeah,
fun. I think they're just looking fantastic.
So, and we can. I mean, if anybody has, don't forget to post your pictures.
Yeah, and that is.
It is MAC-along.
MAC-along.
Yep. Post your pictures on Instagram, #MAC-along.
And some of you have done that.
Yep. And if anyone has trouble with the getting these triples in the right place, just send me an email. I'd be happy to, go through it with you. But yeah, you're just going to do your next row of triples is going to be on either side of your first triple, and so on and so forth.
My friend Jess Diamond Paints does a lot of events with us. Look what she bought. Look what she bought. There it is, Angie. There's the pink house.
Oh, that's the pink house. It's very pretty.
Little pink houses for you.
For you and me. Oh, is it MAC-along 22?
Oh, we got a 22 in there.
Or is it 2022?
I think it's just 22. I'll look right now.
I'll have to look. Yeah, I posted my picture there, but
hashtag MAC-along 22. This is so that we could do it again next year and change it to 23. That didn't come up though.
Did we do 2022?
Yeah, I think it's 2022. It must be. Followed by Whimsy. Whimsy. Oh, look at this one. This is Tammy Burling. Look how pretty that one is. It's purple.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And cream. That's beautiful.
That's very pretty. Yes, I noticed that.
Kind of almost looked like it had a little spiral, like with the cream they're going out at an angle or whatnot.
Yep.
That's gorgeous.
Very pretty.
That's gorgeous. And somebody's doing solid color.
Oh, that's pretty too.
Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or just, if anybody else, or if anybody has trouble, hit me up on Instagram.
There's Stacy's. Pretty.
Pretty.
Pretty. Here was Stacy's. You had too many colors. You had to nix one, huh? Ixnay on the Oopitstay. There's Linda's.
Pretty. Right? Love the pinks.
I think
so cheery. Yes.
Here's Angie's.
There's mine.
Yours is a little bigger now.
Yep.
You got to post again. You going to post when you're done with this section?
Yeah, I think I'll post when I'm done with this section.
Beautiful. Love them.
Very pretty.
Looks nice, Tammy. So I forgot we have 2 Tammys here. We have Tammy Burling and we have Tammy Simon.
Yep.
2 Tammys. All right. You guys know your assignment if you choose to accept.
If you choose to accept the mission.
That's right. Accept it. Accept it.
Yeah,
They're looking great. Love it.
looking forward to seeing everybody's pictures.
Yeah. All righty, guys.
We'll see you next week.
We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.